kedai. Nak apa? Kopi susu latte kan? Kopi susu. Okey, ambil. Mak, pinjam marker jap. Tasnim. Lepas tu ambil gambar. Tekan sudut straw. Pegang, you hold the string right kat tepi. Kan? Sedap pelik. Ada pelik. Alright, now, before we go into that paragraph, I'm very sure because I am curious, so I would like to show you, to share with you how the barista buat benda ni. Okay? Jom, untuk itu, I would like to share with you this video. Saya akan tutup apa ni lampu dulu and kita akan increase dia punya ni. Okay. Increase ni sikit. Okay. Tak baik, ini tutup. Kita sekejap.
Shots. One of the defining characteristics of a cappuccino is that it's about a 5 to 6 ounce beverage, so it's usually nice and proper. That keeps the ratio nice and tight. So the very first step, we want to make sure that our cup's nice and hot. We're gonna add a little water off the machine here. This is going to keep it at a high temperature, so that it maintains all of the heat. We don't have to take our milk to such a high.
Apa lagi?
Kejap ni korang.
Okay. Kita jumpa 50. Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay. Yes. Okay.
Now ni.
Temperature, which lets us keep a little bit more of the sweetness out. The next step, we want to get our pot ready. So this is referred to as portafilter. You got the basket right here. This is where you're going to put your coffee that you've ground and are preparing to extract. You want to make sure it's nice and clean and dry, which is what we use our portafilter towel for. And we're really precise about this. So we actually use digital scales to measure the weight to make sure we're super specific on it, down to the 10th of a gram. Got our grinder here. I'm going to run just a little bit through to make sure everything we're getting is nice and fresh. So our grinder is going to dose a timed out version of coffee into here, but it's probably not as precise as we want, so we double check. So right now I'm at 19.5. I want to add a little bit more. And there we go. Now I'm at 26, so I have to use this process. This next step is called leveling, and that's where we shift the coffee grounds around the top of the basket to try and get a nice and even surface. So the next step, you want to compress this bed of coffee down just a little bit. To do that, we use this right here. This is a tamper. It's like a chef's knife. Everybody has one that fits their hand just right. You want to make sure your portafilter is nice and level. You want a line coming straight up from that through your elbow, and then you compact it nice and evenly. The most important part is you want to make sure it's nice and level, and that's going to affect how fast the water goes through the various parts of the pot. So now that we have the portafilter tamped, we're ready to lock it in and start pulling your shots. So we want to get the water out of that cup. Again, we've got another scale up here. The three big variables we pay attention to is the dose, so the amount of coffee. That's going to affect the amount of espresso going into the cup, how fast, and the time that it takes. I've got a little timer right here. Now we have so flush a little water through the drip head, ready to plop it and start pulling.
Wait. I don't know what's the problem now.
Again, we've got another up here. The three.
Keliru pasang balik tadi kata ni. Okay, sekejap. Okay guys, sekejap guys.
Lock it in nice and tight. Now we're going to pull that shot. Now for the Hayes Valley, this is a very, very tight extraction, right? 20 grams of coffee in for 20 grams of coffee out. That's what we would refer to as a reasonably short shot. But we want to slow that extraction process down. So we're aiming for about 30 seconds overall time.
Okay, wait guys.
Hayes Valley, this is a very, very tight extraction. 20 grams of coffee in, coffee out. That's a short shot. We use the pouring technique to create a lovely burn on the surface of the drink. Again, we've got another scale up here. Very sour, unbalanced shot, simply bitter. 33 seconds, right in the pocket. So as you can see, that is a really nice, lovely shot that we have there. So now that we've got a well-prepared shot that falls into the parameters just the way we want, we're going to steam up some milk and finish up this cappuccino. Now, when you're steaming, you want to take this steam on tip that has a few little holes in it that hot air jets out through, and you want to have it right at the surface of the milk in your pitcher, because that's going to let it whip in the air to create the texture that you're looking for. Once you've added the desired amount of texture, you're going to lift that pitcher up so that it's not whipping in any more air, but it's still bringing that temperature up right into the zone that you want. Steaming is going to be really quick. It's going to take about 5 to 6 seconds on this machine. Home machines may take a little bit longer, but overall, this is one of those experiences where most people, you blink and it's done. You wonder what happened. So we have it adjusted right there. I've got that tip at the surface. And turn that on. You can hear that air whipping in. You don't want to do too much. And then that quick. Don't make sure you wipe off your steam one. You get a little purge at the end. I'm going to give my espresso one more little swirl. A really great thing to do after you've steamed your milk. Tap it on the counter and give it a nice swirl. We call that polish chip. That's going to take was a rougher texture and give it a nice shine. So it's got that white gold, that Cadillac milk. And then you're going to combine the two with latte art. There's a lot to be said about this, and it takes some baristas a lifetime to learn really well. So I'm not going to try and describe it to you too much. I'm just going to show it to you and act like it's a mystical talent that only professionals can develop after years of practice. And that right there is finished cappuccino.
Wow. Okay, that's about it. Alright, saya akan on lampu balik sementara Abang Iki buat tu. Okay guys, now you know how they design this thing, right? So sometimes nak minum rasa alamak sayang, right? Okay, now guys, talking about coffee today, if you love coffee like me, I love coffee. Sometimes coffee ni bila when you take it too much, dia ada coffee jitters. Coffee jitters ni, sometimes you feel you have this anxiety kan. Ada macam rasa risau tak menentu. Yes, this is what we are going to talk about today. I need someone to read the first few paragraphs sampai saya cakap berhenti. Any volunteer to read? Any volunteer? Any volunteer to read? Okay, alright, normal. Alright, normal. Okay, kejap saya akan unmute normal dulu. Hi, Noel.
Hi, sir. How are you doing?
How are you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. First of all,
Okay.
sir, happy birthday.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was late. Tengah busy actually this whole day.
Thank you
And
very much. Thank you very much.
no
Really
problem,
appreciate
sir.
it, man.
And yeah, can I see the TV?
Okay, I thought you already have the notes, man.
Tak sempat dah download. So start from how to
Okay.
get caffeine cut out of your system. Am I right?
Yeah. Can you read it from the screen?
Yeah, I can. It's clear.
Okay. How to get caffeine out of your system? All right, go ahead.
All right. If you're someone who tends to indulge a little while you're on your coffee break, you may have a close relationship with the coffee jitters. Relationship status it's complicated. Symptoms include increased of heartbeat, restlessness, anxiety, nervousness, dizziness, sweating, shortness of breath. Sorry.
Okay.
While your relationship is giving you some serious butterflies, and serious butterflies, the initial honeymoon phase energy jolt is now welcoming you to the caffeine high. So I can't see the screen properly, sir.
What?
Yeah, I mean like it's too bright the top there.
Oh, okay. Is it because of the light?
The light. I'm sorry, sir. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. What about that one?
All right, sure. It looks good now. Okay.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it's quickly hunting into a love-phase relationship, and you're ready to calm down. But how do you get rid of the coffee jitters? Here
All
are a
right.
few. All right.
Okay. Thank you very much. No. Thank you very much. Good reading. I love it. Okay. The first few paragraphs here, dia cakap relationship. Dia bayangkan, author ni cakap as if coffee and us, the drinker, macam ada relationship. Dia kata relationship tu it's a bit complicated. And then sebab dia ada benda-benda yang kita tak suka kan, dia punya side effect dia. And then here, if you look at this line, dia kata, while your relationship is giving you some serious butterflies, the initial honeymoon phase, energy jolt is now welcoming you to the caffeine high. Maksudnya, mula-mula kita enjoy coffee tu, lama-lama dia jadi something yang dia ada after effect yang kita tak suka. Jadi itu yang dia kata, it's quickly turning into a love-hate relationship. What is love-hate relationship? Have you experienced any love-hate relationship? Love-hate relationship meaning ada kalanya suka, ada kalanya tak suka. Tapi kalau tak jumpa, rindu. Like that. Like myself and coffee, kadang-kadang tak kena Starbucks, teringat nak kena Starbucks. Tapi bila dah minum Starbucks, malam tak boleh tidur. Masa tu misal, why I drank that coffee just now, kan? Lepas tu sampai ke pagi. Tossing and turning. You cannot go back to sleep. That is the problem. Okay, next paragraph. This one, here are a few ways. Okay, Nur Syafiqah. Okay, saya akan panggil Nur Syafiqah Kadir. Hai Syafiqah. Hai. Saya dah ambil dah. Hai Syafiqah.
Hello.
Okay, sikit. Yes, I can hear you.
All right.
Okay, why are you wearing mask at home?
My brother is sanitizing our home.
Oh, I see. Okay, go ahead.
All right.
So do you have your notes with you, or you want to read from the
Yeah.
screen?
I have my notes. Okay.
All right.
So, sir, I want to ask something.
Yeah.
How to pronounce the word OLE? The third line.
Good question. This one is for everyone. Sekejap ya. Tadi saya dah check ni tau. Okay, this one ya. How to pronounce this word? Okay, saya ambil yang UK punya pronunciation ni. Dengar tak?
Okay.
Ini US. This one UK. So all is like old, O-L-D, meaning yang trusted, yang kita, dia bukan oleh yang we shout tu tau. Okay, alright. Is there any other word that you have problem pronouncing? Any more?
No.
Okay, go ahead, read.
All right.
Here are
Okay. Here are a few ways to get rid of caffeine jitters quickly. Number one, water. An effective way to get rid of your jitters is to flush out your system with water. Drinking water will decrease the effects of caffeine in a relatively short time. Being dehydrated can sometimes enhance your jitters. So filling up on some good old H2O will only help. Try drinking a glass of water for every cup of coffee you have. Thank me later.
all right. Thank you. Thank you very much, Syafiqah. Good reading. I love your reading. So dekat sini, you see, caffeine jitters. Caffeine jitters are all this. Dia punya jitters tu, kalau dalam BM kita kata risau yang tak tahu kenapa, tak tahu punca, nervousness, okay, kerisauan yang kita tak tahu punca dia. So increased heartbeat or restlessness, anxiety, gelisah, nervous, dizziness, sweating, shortness of breath. So we thought that we are sick, but actually that is the effect of caffeine. Alright, so another person yang selalu kuat, yang sekenal lah, yang kuat minum kopi ni, your Miss Mariam. Miss Mariam, kalau dia tak kena kopi kan, saya tak tahu lah. Mesti dia moyan gila. Bila keluar dengan dia, so, jom, let's have coffee, jom. Mariam, you dah minum ke? This is my third coffee. Dia memang kuat minum kopi, guys. Alright, so water, bila kita minum, and then badan kita hydrate, ada pengaliran, so the water will flush the caffeine away. So dia akan mempercepatkan the effect of caffeine too. Yes, okay. Next is number 2, exercise. This one I would like Ummu Sulaim. Okay, Ummu Sulaim. Hello, Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Hai, Ummu dari mana?
Dari Kedah. Kulim Kedah.
Oh, Kedah.
Kedah.
Orang mana?
Orang Kedah.
Cik, orang mana? Orang Kulim Kedah.
Orang Kulim.
Orang Kulim. Kulim mesti duduk lalu kot jalan Cerok Tok Kun tu kan?
Betul.
Alright. Alright. Okay. Sorry, saya teasing sikit. By the way,
Tak apa.
ni saya nak panggil Ubu ke Sulai?
Panggil umur, dia sebutannya Sulain. Bukan
Oh,
Sul.
Sulain. Nampak nama guys. Kalau nama umur ni panggil Sulain, bukan Sulaim. Nanti orang panggil Sulaim kalau nanti ambil degree kan. Umur Sulaim. Apalah sebut Umur Sulaim. Very beautiful name. Okay, Mo. Rate number 2. Rate number 2 and number 3. Okay.
Number 2, exercise. You
Yes.
just cross the caffeine line, which probably means you can sit still. Exercising will help metabolize the caffeine and get all of
Wait,
the unwanted.
metabolize.
Metabolize the caffeine and get all of that unwanted energy you've got bottled up out. Try stretching, taking a brisk walk off, or going for a quick jog. All of this will improve the mind, body, and soul. Number 3,
Okay.
wait it out. Luckily, the effects of caffeine eventually go away on their own. There is always the option to practice breathing techniques while you're just waiting it out. Typically,
Typically,
oh, sorry, ya Allah.
tak apa.
Typically, you'll be feeling back to normal within a couple of hours if you can wait that long.
All right, thank you very much. So first, just now, thank you Sulain. Okay, thank you for your reading. Kejap, saya ni dulu. Okay, tadi first to get rid of that effect, we drink water, we can exercise, and we can also wait for it to go away. Now, number 4. Sekejap, saya nak tengok yang kat tangan ni. Okay. Nur Hafizah. Hai Nur Hafizah.
Hi, sir. Yes, sir.
Hafizah. How are you doing today, Hafizah?
I'm fine.
Where are you from, Hafizah?
Ipoh Perak.
Ipoh. Which part of Ipoh? Ya, tengok. Alamat rumah pun tak tahu. Budak lah ni lah. Kalau orang tanya sesat kan? Duduk mana? Ipoh, duduk Ipoh. Tapi tak tahu kat mana. Aduh, tak apalah, tak apa. Kejap lagi hafal alamat. But now, I want you to read this paragraph. Okay, Hafizah?
Sir, can I ask how to pronounce yang not to mention the therapeutic ke?
This one. Ini kan? Therapeutic. Therapeutic.
Therapeutic.
Therapeutic.
Therapeutic.
Yes.
And the second one yang after two.
Okay. Ni. This one, right?
Yes. Yes.
Chamomile. Okay, chamomile. All right. Therapeutic. Chamomile. All right. Okay, go ahead.
Therapeutic, chamomile. Okay. Number 4, sip on some herbal tea. Herbal tea will neutralize the effects of caffeine on the body. With no caffeine, these magical beverages contain some pretty damn good health benefits such as aiding in digestion, protecting cells, and easy dose nasty cools. Not to mention the therapeutic aspect as being an added benefit too. Chamomile is a good one to try. Number 5, amp up your vitamin C game. Fruits high in vitamin C are prime. High caffeine levels in your blood affect vitamin C concentration in your blood, tricking your body into
In your blood.
in your blood affect vitamin C concentration in your blood, tricking your body into thinking you have a vitamin C deficiency.
Yes.
Chomping on an orange or grapefruit could be your best bet to get some added vitamin C back into your bloodstream.
Okay, thank you very much. Good reading,
Welcome,
Hafizah. Okay, bagus. Orang Perak baca. Okay, now therapeutic. What is therapeutic? Therapeutic ni sesuatu yang membuatkan kita rasa relax, calm, tenang. That is therapeutic. For example, sometimes if you cannot sleep at night, you switch on your Spotify and you look for the rain sound. So bunyi hujan tu therapeutic. Boleh merelaxkan. And some of you saya tahu ada yang suruh crush crush ni. Ada yang suruh crush mengaji, baca Yasin. Awak baca Yasin kejap. Saya nak tidur lah. Therapeutic. Dia pun baca kan. Mana-mana yang guys, Muhammad apa Syaz apa tu? Yang pakai earphone hijau tu, mesti pernah buat. Okey, bacalah. Ataupun kena menyanyi kan. Oh, awak nak tidur ya? Awak tak boleh tidur. Kenapa? Oh, minum kopi. Tak apa. Saya akan mengaji ya. Orang kat telinga hamba. Very therapeutic. Guys, okay. Aduh, macam-macam sekarang ni ya. Okay, now let us look at the question. So we have read the question just now. We have read the text just now. This is the question. Saya akan bagi masa untuk you all tengok ni dekat ni. You can jot down a bit. I give you about sekarang ni. Okay, I give you about 2 minutes to look at the question and think of the answer. Dalam 2 minit saja. Saya nak betulkan TV kat depan ni ya. Alright, do your work. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. The author describes the relationship between coffee and its drinker as what? As what? The author describes the relationship between coffee and its drinker as what? Sebagai apa? What kind of relationship? Before that, okay, love-hate relationship. Yes, I agree. Sekejap, saya tulis dekat sini. Okay. Love-hate relationship. Okay. What is love-hate relationship? Love-hate relationship ni macam kita dengan adik kita lah. Sometimes when they are kind, we love them. And sometimes we hate them. You feel that it's better if I don't have a younger brother, younger sister kan. Especially yang sepah-sepah bilik ni. It's complicated. Alright. Next, sebelum tu mungkin ada orang terasa, orang fikir, sir, why you give this kind of question untuk kita orang kan SPM comprehension dia multiple choice question MCQ ABC. Okay, the reason is MCQ is too easy. I want you to do jenis soalan yang macam ni, subjektif macam ni, because I want to educate you, to train you to get the answer by referring to the text. Kalau yang ABC tu, you dah tengok situ, senang sangat. Okay, I will train you like this. When you do something tough like this, when you come across the normal question, you akan rasa easy ya, so kacang kan? Macam tu. Next, number 2. Why the relationship is described as such? Kenapa relationship tu digambarkan begitu? Okey, kejap saya akan baca jawapan dekat sini. Okay, jawapannya because it is giving some serious butterflies. Okay, dia cakap macam tu. Any other answers, guys? Any other answers? Why the relationship is like that? You like it, but also you don't like it. Why? Okay, it is complicated. Okay, why it is complicated? Why it is complicated? It's good, but bad for your health. Itu dah dekat. It has pro and cons. Will make us feel better, bagi benefit, and ada kekurangan. Okay, jadi kita ambil yang ni. Okay, kita boleh kata, alright, saya tulis kat sini. I hope you can see on the screen ya. Okay. People love coffee. People love coffee, but they dislike the effects Ya, cukup. People love coffee, but they dislike the effects of drinking coffee. Alright, thank you. But then they regret drinking it. Exactly, betul kan Ustaz? Masa minum tu, dia macam ni tau. Masa minum macam cool gila, especially pegang you hold coffee bean ke, or Starbucks ke, yang pakai kedai mamak ikat tepi tu tak berapa lah kan. So yang lain-lain tu macam cool macam bawa pun macam jalan. Make sure the logo is seen. Lepas tu malam tak boleh tidur. Right. Aduh, leceh macam tu. Okay, next. We look at number 3. Oh, sorry. This one, how ST8ND, yeah? Let's do. What do you understand by love-hate relationship? What do you understand by love-hate relationship? Can somebody answer for me that one? What do you understand by love-hate relationship? They love it, but okay, just tengok sini. They love it, but sometimes they hate it. Okay, tak semua benda kita suka sihat ke badan kita. Okay lagi, you like it but also hate it at the same time. Okay, sometimes we love it, sometimes we don't love it, we don't like it. Alright, okay. So saya nak ambil jawapan okay kat sini. You like it, but okay, you like it, but also hate it at the same time. Okay, you like it, but also hate it at the same time. Okay, all right, good job. So far kan, saya suka you all punya response sebab saya takut sebab you all biasa multiple choice questions kan, you will find it difficult to get the answer for question, subjective question macam ni. Jitters, alright. Ada soalan kena tengok. What is the meaning of jitters? Jitters ni satu keadaan di mana kita rasa gelisah. Gelisah tu disebabkan beberapa benda lah. Yes, thank you, Erdina. Now we look at number 4. How many ways are suggested by the author to get rid of coffee jitters? Ada berapa cara? Is it 3? Is it 3? 3 or 5? Or 7? Jom kita tengok balik. Let us look at the text, yeah. Okay, here we have number 1, water. And then we have 2 exercise. We have 2 exercise. We have 3, wait it out. And then we have here number 4 and number 5. So altogether 5, guys. So there are 5 ways. Tulis kat sini. Okay. There are 5 ways. Okay, enough. Cukup. Like that. Next. In your own words, explain how water, okay, in your own words, yeah. When I say in your own words, meaning you should understand what the water can do and then you give your answer. Bukannya copy dari teks. Okay, kalau yang SPM dulu, saya cerita SPM dulu ya. Kalau SPM dulu, kalau dia minta your own words, kalau you copy daripada teks, dia akan kurangkan markah tu. Tapi ini tak apalah sebab dia ada ABCD kan, you are a bit safe. So yang ni, I will call a name afterward and you give me your answer. In your own words, explain how water helps to decrease the effects of caffeine. Yang tu kita tengok dekat this paragraph. Okay, dia kata, an effective way to get rid of your jitters is to flush out your system with water. Drinking water will decrease the effects of caffeine in a relatively short time. Being dehydrated can sometimes enhance your jitters, so filling up on some good old H2O will only help. Try drinking a glass of water for every cup of coffee you have. You'll thank me later. Saya rasa Nazir pun dah kan patutlah saya rasa selalu macam berdebar-debar bila minum Nescafe. Okay, lepas Nescafe kena air kosong. Kan? Okay, Nazir? Alright, I need someone to answer me. Okay, yang ni saya akan pilih sendiri ya. Kejap, saya nak tengok siapa. Kejap. Okay, alright. Saya dah tahu siapa. Dear Julia. Dear, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you answer this question for me? How water helps to decrease the effects of caffeine? Okay. Water helps to what?
Helps to
Starts with F. Helps to flush.
flush
Helps to flush caffeine
caffeine
out
out
of
of our body.
yes, out of our
Body.
body. Okay, water helps to flush caffeine out of our body. All right, dah salin semua? Dah salin semua? Number six. This is sub-say, very easy. Siapa nak jawab ni? Kejap, let me check. Any dah saya nak tengok chat. Ada tak orang nak jawab? Muhammad Syaz apa ni? Nama dia tak penuh, saya nak panggil dia. Kejap. Saya cari. I will look for his name. Muhammad Syazri. Oi, Muhammad, bila saya panggil terus off cam. Syazri?
Yes, sir.
Yes. This one, I'm sorry, there is a typo here. What is the name of What is the name of the herbal tea suggested by the author to neutralize coffee jitters? Apa nama herbal tea tu? What is the name? Look at your text. What is the name of the herbal tea?
Herbal tea. Where? Oh,
Syazri, where are you from?
I'm from Sabah.
Sabah, okay.
Yeah.
Now, jom saya tunjuk sikit. You look at number 4. Sip some herbal tea. You focus on that paragraph. Okay, this paragraph, number 4 ni. And the question is, what is the name of the herbal tea suggested by the author to neutralize coffee jitters? Apa nama herbal tea tu?
Herbal tea. Nama dia.
Oh, Sabiha ada cakap. Sabiha.
Grapefruit. Orange.
Okay, Syazri. Okay, tak apa. Syazri, apa ni, cari. Kejap, saya nak panggil ni. Okay, kejap ya. Saya nak panggil siapa tadi? Saya tengok dekat skrin kejap. Ya. Bila korang ni, bila saya nak panggil terus off cam, memang nak kena. Kejap, saya nak panggil ni. Okay, kejap ya. Saya nak panggil siapa tadi? Saya tengok dekat skrin kejap. Ya. Bila korang ni, bila saya nak panggil terus off cam, memang nak kena ni. Nur Sabiha. Hai Sabiha. Cakaplah. Tak dengar? Saya tak boleh dengar. Aduh, alamak. Sabiha tak nak sembang kita. Tak apa. Sabiha tak jawapan tu. Okey lah. I will call. Kejap, this one. Tak ada. Raudatul Syuhada. Hai Raudatul Syuhada.
Hi, sir.
Hi, where are you from, Syuhada? Dari mana? Terengganu. Okay. Alright, so do you have the answer for this question?
Yes.
What is it?
But I forgot how to pronounce it. That one.
Spell it.
CHAMOMILE.
CHAMOMILE. Sebutan dia chamomile. Chamomile. Alright, saya nak tunjuk satu benda ni. Okay. This one, of course, I'm using my dictionary. If you can see, I have some dictionary here. I have idioms, phrasal, activator, and this normal dictionary. But you can also Google. Let's say you don't know how to pronounce the word, you just Google it. Contohnya macam ni kan. Katakan saya nak tahu how to pronounce this word kan. Okay. Kita tengok CHAMOMILE apa ni? Chamomile apa? Chamomile apa, right? Okay, kita tekan dekat sini.
Chamomile.
So saya tekan dekat yang UK ni. Chamomile. Disebut chamomile lah. Tak payahlah nak disebut chamomile. Tak payah, just chamomile. Right? Okay, if you look at the US one.
Chamomile.
US lain sikit.
Chamomile.
chamomile. So when you listen people pronounce the word, ada difference tu, bukan dia salah. So okay, we listen to UK pronunciation, British chamomile, chamomile. Okay. Chamomile, chamomile. Itu beza dia. Okay. Alright. Ya, saya nak tengok soalan sekejap. Okay. Called accent. This one, accent. Yeah, boleh lah. Okay. Okay. Alright. Now, yeah. In your own words, dengan my opinion sama ke? In your own words and my opinion tak sama. Opinion tu pendapat kita. Okay. Opinion pendapat kita. In your own words, maksudnya benda tu dah ada dekat situ, written macam A, B, C, D macam tu. Your own words maksudnya dengan menggunakan ayat kita sendiri, kita huraikan guna ayat kita. Okay, nah saya akan terangkan sikit kat sini ya. In your own words ni, contohnya, let's say you go to a movie, right? Pergi tengok movie ataupun dekat rumah, you watch Netflix ke apa ke, ada dialog. So bila you cerita balik dekat orang, you repeat dialog tu tak? You copy tak dialog tu? Tak kan? You use your own words. Itu kita summarize. We use your own words. Kita cerita balik. Kita tak ulang macam mana yang kita dengar tu. Jadi kita tak ulang. We don't repeat what we have read. So we present it in our own words. Itu beza dia. Okay. Any other question, guys? Okay, kejap. What is the meaning of deficiency? Deficiency is kekurangan. Okay, yang ni tadi kita tengok dekat page mana ya. Okay. You have a vitamin deficiency. Kekurangan vitamin C. Yes, okay. And then satu lagi, Nur Julia Maria tanya. Oh, kejap. Atas ni, siapa nama ni? Nur Kristina. We usually use UK pronunciation. Yeah, in Malaysia, of course, we use UK pronunciation. Why? The reason is because we were colonized by British dulu. So, bila kita dah merdeka tu, kita copy diorang punya education system. So English tu kita pinjam daripada British. But after some time, bila sistem pendidikan kita memang sistem pendidikan British. Saya ajar sejarah pula. Dah macam saya Syahiran pula. Okay, tak apa. Alright. So after some time, when we are exposed to American English through television, media, movies, books, and so on. So benda tu kita dah blend, dia dah campur English and American. And also when we listen to songs, okay, most songs ada yang American singer, ada yang British singer. So jadi pronunciation tu dah bercampur. Itu pronunciation dia. But spelling, we still follow the British spelling, British English. Okay. Any more questions before kita cerita benda lain? Any other question? Butterflies. Butterflies refers to butterflies in stomach. Pernah dengar tak idiom butterflies in stomach? Kita risau. Okay. Nervous. Yes, that's the thing. Any other question? Okay. Now we have a few minutes more to go. We finish at what time, guys? We finish at what time? Saya takut 7:20. Okay, we have another 3 minutes. So dalam 3 minit tu, saya nak share benda ni. Okay. These two. Maybe yang one word and maybe 2 words. Apa beza dia? What's the difference between maybe 1 word and maybe 2 words? Dekat sini of course lah. I've given you it is adverb, it is verb phrase. So macam mana tu? Now this one we will discuss in future Which one you normally use? You normally use yang one word or two words? One word. One word. Okay. Nazir guna yang mana Nazir? Kan hari ni kita bully Nazir sikit. Nazir guna yang mana? Nazir guna one word. Okay, alright. Secerita sedikit ya. Okay guys. Now ini a preview untuk our following class ya. Kalau maybe ni, ini adalah adverb. Adverb ni apa? Macam kalau kita macam adverb ni macam slowly, macam sometimes kan, macam never. Okay, ini adverb. Dan tapi hari ni saya nak fokus dekat adverb yang ada ly tu ya. Adverb ni ada banyak jenis adverb. But I would like to focus on sebagai contoh I would like to use this one. You see, when we write sentence, for example, usually Nafisa wakes up at 6 a.m. Okay, usually Nafisa wakes up at 6 a.m. Verb tu ada dekat depan. Alright. So function dia kalau tak ada pun tak apa. Nafisa wakes up at 6 a.m. Betul kan? Betul. Nafisa usually wakes up at 6 a.m. Boleh letak kat sini. But if we take up the adverb, the sentence is still okay, right? Still okay kan? Setuju? Okay. So, jadi dia sama macam maybe he is not well. Maybe he is not well. Maybe yang adverb ni kita selalunya kita letak dekat depan sebab dia adverb. Ini adalah verb dan ini adalah the subject. So maybe he is not well. We take it out. Can, still can. He is not well. Boleh. But maybe ini adalah dia panggil verb phrase. Kalau verb phrase, verb mesti ada dalam ayat. Contohnya, he may be late today. He may be late today. Maksud dia sama juga mungkin. Tapi dia sekarang ni, dia adalah verb. Kalau kita buang tak boleh. He late today. Can or not? Cannot, right? Cannot. So, dekat sini dia mesti ada. It has to be there. He may be late today. Okay. So, secara ringkas, itulah perbezaan dia. So, jadi, don't you think that maybe yang one word tu betul, maybe yang two words tu salah, or maybe one word tu British, maybe two words to American? No, dia adalah dua benda yang berbeza, guys. But all this while kita ingat guna yang maybe tu je, maybe. Sebab kita cakap maybe. Yang kita cakap maybe, yang tu yang one word tau, maybe. Macam tu. Okay, alright, don't worry. This notes saya akan bagi dekat our Telegram group nanti by next week ke. Okay. Now, ada tak? Oh, saya lupa. Any new students in my class? Any new students in my class yang not in the Telegram group yet? Ada tak? Ada tak yang belum masuk Telegram group?